Hey folks, I'm attorney Roger P. Foley, and I just wrote an email to a prosecutor, and I called him a gentleman and a scholar. And I added, I've never used that term. I've heard it. I've never used it. I've never complimented someone using that term. And as I'm sitting at the traffic light, I started thinking about so many wonderful people that I've met as a criminal defense attorney. And when I say wonderful people, I'm talking mostly about prosecutors, some probation officers, court staff. Do I hang out with everybody? No. Do I get to know people through negotiation, through motions, through adversarial? I do. And the truth is there's a lot of people with character in the Palm Beach County State Attorney's Office. And they don't always get to thank you. Do you have friction at times? Of course. Do you have battles in the courtroom? Yes. Do sometimes you just get angry because you don't get a return phone call or an email? Yeah. I get a little grumpy about stuff like that. But by far, most of the prosecutors, I mean, seriously, most of them are just solid, good people who are doing a job, and they take their job serious. And I don't think I ever thought that I would make a YouTube video about prosecutors, but everyone has a story. Everybody has a mitigating factor, right? Everyone's grown up in poverty, or without a mother, or without a father, or with some sort of disability, or with some sort of mental health issue. And they hear the same things over and over. And of course, if you hear that every day, I would become numb to it. I'd go, dude, another story? Come on. But the reality is each of our clients, although there may be similarities, facts are different, situations are different, how people adjust is different. And I think it takes a toll, on a prosecutor to, if they're taking their job seriously. And again, I'm shouting out to the Palm Beach State Attorney's Office because I've met so many prosecutors over the years, and I genuinely believe that it's not just a punishment first. It's, let's look at the facts. What can we prove? What can't we prove? And I've had cases where they go, yeah, you're right. I can't prove 5 charges out of the 8. I'm going to dismiss those 5. Hey, this one's close. These 2, I kind of got you, Foley. And I have normal conversations. I mean, I've had drug trafficking, armed drug trafficking. I've had stabbings. I've had shootings. I've had domestic violence cases, a lot of domestic violence cases. I've had a lot of DUIs. I've had a lot of leaving the scenes. Just a multitude of cases. So I'm in misdemeanor court. I'm in felony court. And seriously, just thinking about it this morning, as I wrote to that prosecutor, and I said, thank you for taking the time. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And that just means I'm getting old, folks, right? I'm getting old because I'm talking like my dad or a professor. But I think we all have to appreciate people and their roles in society. And probably I could sit here and go, defense attorneys and this and that, and we do this and we do that, and no, that's not what it's about. Everyone has a job to do, and each job presents a difficulty. Each job takes a toll, physically, mentally. It just does. And I never thought that I would think about it the way I'm thinking about it this morning. But prosecutors really do have a tough job. They have to decide who gets probation, whose case gets dismissed, which case they're offering incarceration or prison. Stick to their guns, fight out typical issues that attorneys like me, nitpick at. they have to deal with the Monday morning quarterback that criminal defense attorneys put forth against police officers, and then they have to deal, and sometimes it's not exactly their own thoughts. They have to do what society wants, what their boss wants, and I think that takes a toll, and I think that's it's worth a round of applause. I can't say names, but lot of squared away prosecutors in Palm Beach County State Attorney's Office. And I know there's going to be someone that's going to be like, oh, you're just doing this so you get some brownie points. No, no one's my best friend at the courthouse. There's no favors, all that stuff, about knowing the judge. I know all the judges and all the prosecutors, but no one's going to give up their pension. No one's gonna lose their bar license to give Roger a special deal. I walk in, I shake hands, I go, how are you? And they go, yeah, listen, I'm offering this. I'm like, shit, all right, I'm gonna file a motion on this. That kind of thing. You just kind of banter back and forth, and sometimes you think like, what a nice gal or what a nice girl, gal or guy, and sometimes you go, because reasonable minds can differ, and we all have to remember that. So if you have a criminal case, don't hate on your prosecutor. Know, if you were in their position, what is your job to do? It's to protect the citizens of Palm Beach County. So anyway, I'm attorney Roger P. Foley, and those are my thoughts this morning. Have a great day. See ya.